Welcome to our next class, chapter number 14, rectilinear figure. Clear? In this, it includes parallelogram, quadrilaters, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square and trapezium. And the most important thing is to learn the properties of all these quadrilaters. If you will learn the properties or if you are familiar with the properties, very easily you can solve all the questions. Rectilinear means along a straight line or in a straight line or forming a straight line. Clear? So go through this introduction. Clear? Polygons name that you already know. Triangle, quadrilaters, pentagon, hexagon that you all know. Clear? Convex, concave polygon. If each angle of polygon is less than 180, that is called convex polygon. Concave polygon, if at least one angle of polygon is greater than 180, it is called concave polygon. Clear? So, children, first of all, these formulas, sum of interior angles of a polygon. You are familiar with these formulas, you have already done. Sum of interior angles of polygon is equal to 2n minus 4 into 90. N stands for number of sides of the polygon. Each interior angle, this is what sum of interior angles. This is each interior angle means sum I have taken divided by the number of sides. Clear? Now sum of exterior angles is equal to 360 and each exterior angle will be sum divided by number of the sides. Let's start with exercise 14th A. Again I am telling, go through the properties, then only very easily you can solve all the questions. First question, the sum of interior angles of polygon is 4 times the sum of exterior angles. Find the number of sides in the polygon. What is given to you, children? Sum of interior angles. What is sum of interior angles? 2n minus 4 into 90 is equal to 4 times sum of exterior angle. What is sum of exterior angle? 360. 4 times means 4 multiplied by this. And you are asked to find number of sides. So very simple. You can open the bracket or take 90 over here and you can find the number of sides. You have to find the value of n. Second question, the angles of pentagon. Pentagon means 4-sided figure. So it will have 5-sided figure. It will have 5 angles. Ratio is given 4 ratio 8 ratio 6 ratio 4 is to 5. And how we'll do? Sum 4x, 8x, 6x. We'll add up all the angles is equal to sum of interior angles. What are sum of interior angles? 2n minus 4 into 90. So using this, n is what? 5. What is the value of n? Because it is a pentagon. So number of sides are 5. Put the value here 5 and then you can find the value of x. After finding x, each angle can be found very easily. Clear? Third question. One angle of a 6-sided polygon. This is a 6-sided polygon. That means value of n is what? 6. Clear? Is 140. One angle is 140 and rest of the 5 angles are same. So I took all the angles as x. We can't use the variable n because it is already used in the question. Clear? So using this formula, you are asked to find the value of x. Once you will find out x, that will be rest of the 5 angles easily you can find out. Then question number 4. In a polygon, there are 5 right angles. 5 right angles mean 5 into 90 plus what is given, and the remaining angles are equal to 195 each. Remaining angles are equal to 195 each. See beta how to do this question. If number of sides are n, so number of angles will also be n. Out of n angles, 5 angles are of measure 90 degree. So the sum will be 5 into 90. What are the remaining angles? Out of n angles, 5 we have taken. So remaining angles are n minus 5. And the remaining angles, each angle is of measure 195. That's equal to sum of the interior angles. Why? Because we are adding all the angles, 2n minus 4 into 90. So this way you can open the bracket and you have to find the value of n. Question number 5. 3 angles of a 7-sided polygon. In this case, the value of n is 7. 3 angles are 132. Clear? And the remaining 4 angles are equal. Remaining 4 are equal. So what will be the sum of 4 angles? 4x. So this way, put the value in the formula and find the angle. Sixth question, two angles of 8-sided. Now the number of sides are 8. Two angles are 142 and 176. Remaining 6 angles are equal. So their sum will be 6x. So put the value here 8 and you have to find the value of x from this. Question number 8. AB, BC, CD are 3 consecutive sides of a regular polygon. Regular polygon means these 3 sides are same. Clear? It is given that in this angle BAC, for that I need to join AC, then only angle will be formed. Angle BAC is 15. So see children, this becomes a triangle in which these 2 sides are same. So if this angle is 15, this will also be 15. So using these 2 angles, can we find angle B? I got the angle B, that is 150. We are asked to find out each exterior angle. So beta, always remember, angle B is each interior angle. Clear? And if we need to find out each exterior angle, subtract interior angle from so ABC is 150. What is ABC? This is interior angle. Clear? So first part we are asked to find interior angle, that is 150. Second part we are asked to find each interior angle. So remember children, each exterior angle plus each interior angle, the sum is equal to 180. Interior we know, exterior how we can find out? By subtracting 150 from 180. So answer is 30 degree. Then third part is to find out number of sides. For number of sides, see beta, we are having each interior also, each exterior also, any formula you can apply. So I applied exterior angle. Each exterior angle is equal to what? 30. What is the formula of each exterior angle? 360 over n. I already told you. So from here, value of n is 12. Ninth question, the ratio between exterior and interior angle is 2:3. The ratio between interior ratio exterior, it is given 3:2. You know, just now only I told you interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180. From here, I can easily find out the value of x. Then after, we are asked to find the value of n. Each exterior angle, what is the formula? 360 over n. Exterior angle 2x. What is the ratio? It was given 2x and value of x we got 36. Put it here, n is equal to what? 5. So number of sides are 5 in this case. 10th question, the difference between exterior angle of a regular polygon of n minus 1 side. Exterior angle, how many sides? N minus 1. So what is each exterior angle? 360 upon number of sides. So in this case, the number of sides are n minus 1. And the exterior angle of number of sides n plus 2. So what is the value of each exterior angle? 360 upon number of sides. Second polygon, how many sides are there? N plus 2 is equal to 6. This is given to you. Now take LCM. After taking LCM, equation will be formed over here. Then you have to find the value of n. 11th question. Two alternate sides of a regular polygon. See, this is a polygon, sides of a polygon, not, and two alternate side means one side, leave this one, and third side. Extend the alternate sides, they will meet at 90 degree. Clear? It is given meeting at 90 degree, meeting at right angle. Find the value of each exterior angle. So you can see children, since it is a regular polygon, so this angle will be what? X. This will also be x. So using angle sum property, we'll find the value of x. X is equal to 45 degree. This is exterior angle only. Then second part, number of sides. This is what each exterior angle. What is formula? 360 over n is equal to 45. From here, n is equal to 8. Number of sides are 8. With this, your first exercise is finished. Now let's start with exercise 14th B. Second question. In this, ABCD is a parallelogram. These two are the bisectors. So I took as y and y, x and x. You have to prove that this angle is 90 degree. Very simple. In case of parallelogram, you know that these are co-interior angles. Sum of A and D is equal to 180. A can be written as 2y. D can be written as 2x. I wrote 2 can be taken common. X plus y is equal to 90 degree. Now take this triangle. In this triangle, x plus y plus this angle AMD is equal to 180, angle sum property. So from here we can prove AMD is equal to 90 degree. In the following figure, AE and BC are equal as well as they are parallel also. So I made a construction over here. This side is parallel to this side. So these two sides will be same, and with this it becomes an equilateral triangle. So each angle of equilateral triangle will be 60 degree. And angle A is 102. Find angle AEC. This angle you have to find out very easily. You can find this angle AEC will be equal to this angle. Clear? Or sum of these two angles is equal to 180. This angle will be 180 minus 102, that is 78 degree. Clear? Then you are asked to find angle BCD. This angle, full angle. So this angle is 60 degree. This angle will be 102. So BCD will be 102 plus 60, that is 162 degree. That is BCD. Clear? Question number 4. In a square ABCD, diagonals meet at point O. So I have drawn a square here. Look here. ABCD is a square in which diagonals are meeting at point O. P is a point on BC. Clear? So that OB is equal to BP. So these two sides are equal. Marking of the angles I have done 1, 2, 3. So from here you can see this is an isosceles triangle. Angle 1 will be equal to angle 2. Clear? And here angle 3 is equal to 45. Why? Because diagonal of the square bisect the vertex angle. Vertex angle is 90. So 3 will be 45. So using angle sum property, we can easily find the value of angle 1 and angle 2, that is 67.5. Let's see what to prove in first question. First part is to find out angle POC. I mean you have to find out angle 4. So look here children, 1 plus 4. This angle is 90 degree because diagonals of the square bisect at 90 degree. Clear? So angle 1 already we got. Angle 4 is 22.5. That's what you have to prove. Second part, show that BDC. Where is angle BDC? BDC. This angle, it is 45, equals to twice of POC. POC is what? Angle 4. Clear? So angle POC we already got 22.5. See, BDC will be 45, I told you. Diagonal bisect the vertex angle, and POC already we found 22.5. So they'll be same. Put the value in this expression. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. Third part, prove that BOP, that is angle 1, is equal to thrice of COP. COP is angle 4. So angle 1 we already got 67.5 is equal to 3 into angle 4 is 22.5. Put the value here. That will be your answer. Question number 5. You are given a square ABCD in which APB is equilateral triangle. So carefully have a look here. Since it is equilateral triangle, so all the angles will be 60 degree. Now BD, I made a construction here, and this is diagonal of square, and diagonal bisect the vertex angle. So this angle is what? 45 degree. First part is to find out angle AOB. AOB. This angle you have to find out. For this you need to take triangle AOB, 60 plus 45 plus angle AOB. Clear? So from here you can find angle AOB. Second part, BPC. This angle you have to find out, meaning X you have to find out. So you can see this is an isosceles triangle. See beta, this angle is 60 degree. Up to here it is 60 and full is 90. What is this remaining angle? 30. So X plus X. This angle is what? These two will be equal. Using angle sum property, you can find the value of angle BPC. X you can easily find out. Next is PCD. This angle. X already you know 75. So PCD will be 90 minus 75. That is what? 15 degree. Then reflex APC. What is the measure of APC? 60 plus X. Clear? So how you can find out reflex angle APC? APC first you will find out 60 plus X. X is what? 75. APC is 60 plus 75 you can add. Look here. Wait. Angle APC will be 60 plus 75. Add it. It will be 5. 7 plus this 135. Reflex APC will be 360 minus 135 degree. That will be your answer. Then after 6th question you can do yourself. 7th, you can see these are the parallelograms. Opposite sides will be equal. One equation will be framed from here. one equation will be framed from here. Then simultaneous equations, how to solve that you know. Here in this case, angles, you know that in case of parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. This will be equal to this, one equation will be framed. Then this will be equal, this angle is not given, but sum of this angle and this angle will be 180. Two equations will be formed. You can easily find the value of x and y. 8th question, ratio is given. Take the value x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x. Their sum will be 360. Find x, then find all the angles. You have to show that this is a trapezium. If pair of two angles is equal to 180 degree, that will become a trapezium. Then easy questions, you can solve it yourself. 10th question, this is a given figure. Ratio of x is to y is given 2:1. So you can see that this is a quadrilateral. And in case of quadrilateral, sum of 4 angles will be equal to 360. I wrote it here. Ratio of these two angles are given. So from here, A can be found and then all the angles you can find out. With this, your B exercise is finished. C is mixture of all these questions. So you have to try C exercise yourself. For any doubt, you can contact me anytime. We'll continue in the next class. Thank you.